Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Real Talk with B. Back at it again. You know how we do. We just gonna dive right on in. Man, check it out. Listen, man, people gotta stop being so sensitive when people have conversations with them. Yeah, I dived right on in. Just because a person tells you their truth, it don't mean that they being rude. It don't mean they being mean. It don't mean it's nothing vicious. It just means they got to give you their truth. They got to give you who they are and what they believe in. You know, and I understand stuff like that. For those of y'all out there who are dealing with a lot, they got a lot on your plate. Like me, I'm a single parent. I understand that when it's just you doing everything, taking people to practice, taking people to schools, taking people to the park, taking people to the doctors, taking people to do this, you know what I'm saying? Taking people to practice games. You know, I get it. It's a lot to do. And then you got to deal with the gas prices and doing gas and things like that. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, sometimes people, you know, you have to give it to people and be like, hey, man, right now, my focus is me and my household, me and my family, me and my kids. And it goes for anybody outside the circle. Spread the word. You know what I'm saying? You know, for me, you know, and a lot of you guys out there, you know, I talk with my therapist about it, you know, and she's like, there's nothing wrong with separating and creating those type of boundaries. Me, I'm really on that to where it's, I understand people have their own agendas in life and they want what they want and they get it, whatever the case may be, and I hope you get it. But as for me and mine, if you are not adding to what I got going on already, then people are going to start getting hard-nosed from me. Because my focus, like I said, is me and mine. I don't have time to be wondering what nobody else is putting in my kid's head and what's going on and and then have to pull my kids back into reality. I'm not doing that anymore. So if nobody is on board with what I got going on and is saying, you know what, hey, it just is the way it is, I don't have nothing to say. I don't have nothing to do. I ain't got nothing. It's over with. It's done. You know, so for the rest, for you guys out there, and for whoever hollered at me about this topic, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Keep spreading your truth. Don't let nobody make you feel like, you know what I'm saying, try to gaslight you and make you feel like they the victim of this thing. Nobody's a victim in somebody telling how they feel and telling their truth. People got to understand that you have a life too. Sometimes you can't cater to other people's wants and wishes and ideas and thoughts. It just can't happen like that. You got to go along with the program. You got to go along with the flow. And if people are not willing to go along with the flow, go along with what's working, go along with what's you know what I'm saying, what's right, then fuck them. That's how it is. That's how my mentality is now. Like, I just talked to my therapist yesterday about this. Like, if nobody is on board and going with what I got going on, what I expect of my children, what I expect of my household, what I expect of me, then it's fuck them. You know, when the kids are grown, they'll be able to decide, and I hope they use the knowledge that I gave them. But right now, I'm not letting nobody pull my kids out of, into, around nothing crazy, nothing, nobody's emotional chaos, nobody's streets, none of that stuff. I'm not letting kids pull my kids into nothing. They can't hang with no kids that's into nothing. And that's just the way it is. Family, friend, foe, whoever it is. That's just real life. And I'm keeping it real with y'all. Like, I'm glad you brought this topic up to me, because this is something that everybody deals with. A lot of people are afraid of telling their truth because they're afraid of hurting people. Don't be afraid that you're hurting people. If you hurt people, that's because they can't handle something or they're too sensitive. You cannot be blamed because people are too sensitive. People always want you to understand them and understand how they feel, but they don't want to do it. They don't want to reciprocate that back. They want to get their point across without understanding your side, your view, your point. They just want to get theirs across. And that's not good. It's not fair. It's not worthy. So now my advice, like I said, is I got to pull over and get some gas. But like I said, do what you got to do for you and yours. Don't worry about the effects that it has on the outside world, because your only responsibility is your family. Nobody else's feelings, thoughts, or any of that is your problem. It's not. There's the thing, you could be nice, that's cool, but you don't have to go above and beyond being nice to people. People are either gonna understand and go along with what you got going on in the game plan that you set forth, or they can beat it and kick rocks, and it's just that simple. It's not being disrespectful, it's not being anything. People need to understand sometimes the agenda that they have is not for you or for what you got going on. Some people are selfish and think their agenda matters when it doesn't. What matters is your children and your household. What you're trying to instill in your children, how you're trying to make them grow, your growth as an adult. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's stressful. Like I said, I'm a single parent. For you to brought the topic up to me, I'm not sure if you're a single parent or if you got help or not, but same stuff applies. Do what you got to do. If you guys are a team, you guys need to be on the same page. It shouldn't be nobody trying to put their agenda on, you know what I'm saying, and pull their agenda out of somewhere. You know what I mean? If you get what I'm saying. No, there is no other agenda. There's only one agenda, and that's my agenda. Or if it's two of you guys, it's y'all's agenda. Don't worry about nobody else that's coming in trying to be like, well, I think this should happen, or I think that should happen, or I think this should be this. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about that. You're either going to jump on board with what's going on, or you're going to kick rocks. And you got to be able to set that in stone with people, because, and I think you should get it out the way early, because you got family members who will try to pull their agenda out on you, knowing dang well is you either by yourself and you got kids, or you know, you and your wife or your girlfriend, y'all trying to raise y'all kids the best way y'all can, and then you got other people trying to influence kids in a different way, or bringing them into their drama, or trying to do something, and then it confuses the kids, and it makes the kids, it's like a tug of war you got going on with your kids now. So no, your house, your rules, your agenda, whatever you got going on for your family, that's what it is, and it's important. Those are your goals for your family. Don't let nobody stand in the way of those goals. Nobody. So when you feeling down and bad, like, dang, man, I wonder if I hurt this person, or I wonder if I did. Listen, if you hurt somebody by being truthful, something's not meant for them. Okay? Now, I'm not saying be disrespectful, but I'm saying there's nothing wrong with being truthful. You got to be honest. You got to tell people how you feel. You know, you just got to do it in a way that's, you know, that's respectful. And sometimes the respectful way, sometimes it might not get across to some people, and you got to get kind of, you know what I'm saying, with it. But at the end of the day, your truth matters. Your feelings matter. Everybody's feelings matter, man. I'm not saying nothing against other people outside of your home. I'm not saying their feelings don't matter, but if their feelings are not aligned with the goals that you got set for your household, then their feelings don't matter. It doesn't matter for the circumstances, what I'm saying. Not just individual feelings. It doesn't matter for the circumstance, because their feelings have nothing to do with the goals that you have set for your household. They're going to have to get over that, or jump on board with what's going on. They got to get on the train and add to it. You know what I'm saying? If they know that you got something solid going, and this is what you guys have been doing forever, they're going to, a real person who cares is going to come in and just add to it. They're going to bring more easiness to it. Not frustration, not attitude, not anger, not toxicness, not anything. They're not going to bring that into it. They're going to add, you know, good to it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to add. They're going to add help to it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I just wanted to hop on here real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put this video out today or tomorrow, and I hope y'all tuned in for it and get something out of it. But just know that your truth matters, your opinions matter, your feelings matter. Don't let nobody's agenda come in and take away from what you got going on. They're either on board or they're not. And don't feel bad if they choose not to be on board, because that's their choice. Okay? So, hey, that's Real Talk with B. I'm up out of here. Got stuff to do. Peace.